Hello, welcome to Words Have Power Murder Hour. My name is Shelly, and this is another terminology video. I thought I was done with the terminology videos, but no, there's so much more. But wait, there's more. Okay. What was I gonna talk about in the makeup portion? Okay. Alright, so shout out to Bailey Syrian, who inspired the makeup portion of these videos. If you've watched prior episodes, you know what I'm about to do and why. So I have just this lip liner on because I didn't want to wear a lot of lipstick, but I also don't want to look like a ghost. And I also have this Smith's Strawberry Lip Balm. I adore this stuff. Sometimes if I just have like lip liner on, I'll put a little bit of this on top. It tastes good, it smells good, it is wonderful. It really makes my lips soft and feel good, and no allergic reaction to it. So big plus in my book. Okay, so it's a short makeup portion. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about deception. So projection, manipulation, and deception seem to all go along together. Along with, that all kind of falls under the umbrella of coercive control and gaslighting. A lot of this all merges together, and it's like puzzles of pieces of a puzzle that all kind of form a picture, right? So deception, when your supposed SO is doing something that you both had agreed that you shouldn't be doing, or what have you, and instead of just saying, yes, I'm doing XYZ, they try to make out like they're not doing it, and they may project and say, no, you're doing it. You're doing that thing, right? They may try to manipulate the situation to make it look like they're not doing that thing. It's all deception. And the deception is all meant to make the abuser look good, maintain their position in the relationship, and downplay how you feel about that situation. So your feelings on whatever situation are not important to the abuser. So they will downplay all of that as much as possible and try to deceive you into thinking that, oh, it didn't really happen, right? They're cheating, and you know this, you found out about this, but they'll try to somehow manipulate things in such a way to make it look like they didn't do anything. Well, if you know they've done it, and you have proof, or even if you don't have proof, even if you're like, you know what, this is how I feel, and I'm done with this. You don't have to put up with deception or manipulation or projection or any of that. You can shut that down real quick. You simply say no. No, I'm not doing this in a relationship. And if you want to continue doing this in a relationship, you're going to have to do it in a different relationship with someone else. There's the door. Don't let it smack you in the ass on the way out. There's no reason you have to put up with it. For a lot of abusers, at least most of the abusers that I've seen out there, they do not like to face themselves. That is the last thing they want to do, is actually face themselves, be real with themselves, hold themselves accountable. Self-accountability is something they're utterly lacking, and also respect for their SO. Any SO that they have, ever, really. Unless that SO is what they perceive as being equal to them, right? Like Marilyn Manson. Apparently he didn't abuse his SOs who were, in his mind, as powerful or well known or had the resources as much as he did, right? Or more. So there's a reason some of his SOs apparently were not abused by them while others were. Because those others who were abused, he considered them less than. So he could go ahead and do whatever he wanted, right? And there was a lot of manipulation, deception, projection, all of that going on. Okay. And deception is also a very damaging part of abusive relationships for victims and survivors. Because the abuser isn't just going to try to deceive the victim or survivor, they're also going to try to deceive people in general about that victim or survivor. When they leave, they'll say things like, oh, well, these relationships they weren't abusive. They were consensual. It was BDSM. No. Just fucking no. Even if you had consent at the beginning of the relationship, that doesn't make everything that you did as an abuser consensual by any means. That's a cop-out. That is deceptive. That is a manipulation, and that is BS. Alright, so on the one hand, I'm trying to keep these episodes short because we have a lot of really big videos coming up that I've already done a lot of the research for, and I just want them to be over because they're horrible, and I don't want to research them anymore. But it has to be done. So this is another shorter episode because projection, manipulation, deception, all of that, it all goes together hand in hand. Okay. Alrighty. Note with projection, manipulation, and deception, you may have warning signs about these at the very beginning of the relationship, and you should look for those red signs, those red flags, your gut instinct, your intuition, all of that. Be advised, pay attention to all of that. Take it seriously. You can avoid a lot of problems in relationships if you just pay attention. And it's not just intimate relationships. It can also be friendships, workplace interactions. This can come up in a lot of different areas. It can be a coworker or whatever. Alrighty, so if somebody's trying to be deceitful with you, you don't have time for that. You have a right to say no. Your no should be respected. If your no is not respected, cut that person out of your life. You don't need any of that. Alright, I hope y'all are having a good day, night, or whatever. Bye. Hello. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you're enjoying my channel, then please like, subscribe, share, follow, ring the bell, and hit all. Comment, all of the above. It all helps with the algorithm to get the videos up so that people who need them can see them. And that is the whole point of what I'm doing. Thank you, and have a good day, night, or whatever. Bye. See you later.